I'm Watch.Eric, and thank you for tuning in. So in recent weeks, all you tend to hear is the panic of Rolex prices are falling, or that the Rolex watch market is crashing, so on and so forth. Look, all I want to tell you is don't panic. Have the prices gone down in the last 3, 4, 5 weeks? Yeah, of course. I mean, right now the only thing that has gone up in price are simple commodities like hand sanitizer or toilet paper or pretty much N95 masks. So yes, of course, watches are a little bit more in the lower need of supply right now. But look, when people title something and say that the Rolex watches are falling or that they're crashing, you know, I'm thinking some heavy discounts of 60%. I just haven't seen it yet. Something as simple as a submariner ceramic with date used to be at around $10,500, $11,000, right now is at $9,000. So pretty much if you want to sum it all up, everything is dropping $2,000 to $3,000. I mean, is that something that's considered a hardcore crash? I don't really feel that way. You know, just because your favorite watch dealer is panicking and liquidating his merchandise to keep the roof up and the lights on doesn't mean that the whole market is crashing, you know? They're just pretty much moving inventory right now to be a little bit more liquid during this current scenario. So if you're looking to buy a new watch, right now might actually be the perfect time if your situation permits. Not everybody is in that situation where right now they have the luxury to buy right now their ideal watch. That being said, is the market really crashing? I think it's a bit more of a dip. I think right now we're having a dip in the market. There will be some corrections and it may last a little while. The watches that are taking the most hit of all are the ones that were severely over retailed. All you hear on the headline news is just Rolex watch markets are crashing, the prices are on the ground. Guys, the ones that are really taking the dips, in my opinion, were the super bubble watches, like some of those Nautiluses that were way up there. You know, Patek Philippe Nautiluses that were $180,000. Before this happened, they started to crash. So right now, I think they took an additional $15,000 to $20,000 on some models. You see, something like that is what I would consider a crash. A watch that costs $13,000 or $20,000 going down $3,000, I don't really see it that much as a crash. I'll give you another perfect example. We got the Daytona Ceramic with the white dial. They were trading for $23,000, $24,000. Right now, they're all at $21,000 more or less. I mean, it just seems to be the same trend. On all these watches, the dips are about $3,000. You want to know when I would start panicking? When you can get a Rolex Sky Dweller blue dial for $8,500. You see, that's when I'm really saying, what the heck is going on? This does not look good at all. And I just really don't see that happening, you know? I see that Rolex prices have softened a bit, but definitely not crashing. One thing that I had noticed as well was during the first 2 weeks of the lockdown or the first week of the lockdown is when prices really did take that hit. You know, guys were calling me and saying, everybody's dumping everything. Is there a ton of watches for sale? Not really. That first week to 2 weeks was when there was a lot of watches available. Now that we would be a good 4 to 5 weeks into this mess, I feel like I haven't seen that many amazing deals. And for me, that's a good sign. So my opinion is that the luxury watch market is not crashing. We're having a dip right now, and obviously the prices will be affected. And like any market depreciation or moment in a dip, what do they always say? Buy, buy, buy. Now is the time to buy. If you're able to buy, I would say it's the best time to pick up a watch at a good price. And it's nowhere near the time to panic yet. For example, the guys that paid retail and in their head they had this profit that they had made, I mean, well, maybe perhaps their profit might be gone. For some of you that might have paid over retail for these watches, pretty much what you might be down right now is only gonna be $2,000 to $3,000 like I said before. Some watches out there in the market have really taken a hammering, but Rolex has always been strong. Richard Mille, we'll have to see what happens with them. Also with Patek. I might do a video in the future to sum up what is really going on with the luxury market as a whole. But as of right now, I feel like Rolex is weathering the storm fine. Will the prices go back up? I mean, look, if you're really in a position where you perhaps may need the money and you're thinking, should I dump it now in case there's more of a slide? Then yes, get rid of it now. But if you don't, I think they're gonna be going back up because things would eventually level out, just like any market. It's happened time and time again. So feel free to comment below if you think Rolex watch prices are falling hard. And if you like this video, please like and share. Also, subscribe to my channel.